With NBA teams still adjusting to the new collective bargaining agreement, it can lead to some players not having the market they'd expect. This was the case for Gary Trent Jr. Despite teams always needing wings who can shoot at a high level, Trent landed a one-year deal with the Bucks. Given what the Bucks need on both ends of the floor, the potential is there to be a fantastic fit. Though there are some aspects of Trent's game that if they hold up could make the Bucks vulnerable in a key area. I'm going to take a deeper dive into Trent's game and look at how the signing should impact the Bucks team looking to make a deep run in the Eastern Conference. Trent's calling card is his outside shooting, and that's an aspect of his game that should really translate in Milwaukee. This past season, he knocked down a ridiculous 51% of his threes that were considered open off the catch. It also didn't matter for Trent whether these looks came in the half court or in transition. The good news is, with Giannis Antetokounmpo and Damian Lillard drawing defensive attention, there will be open looks to capitalize on. Though it is worth noting Trent saw a drastic dip in shooting percentage on the threes he attempted that were contested. This possession is where the Bucks are most dangerous, the pick and roll with Lillard and Giannis. After Giannis sets the screen, look at the attention the tandem draws. Lillard already has two defenders on him, and you have to fear Giannis as a roller. Though as Lillard gets even further downhill, look at how open Malik Beasley is with the defense sucked into the paint. Lillard finds him, and Beasley knocks down the triple. This example's even scarier for opposing defenses. Lillard uses the Giannis screen, and off the short roll, Giannis now has a clear lane getting downhill. Though instead of trying to score against the defender one-on-one, Giannis passes to a wide-open Beasley in the corner, who takes his time and knocks down what's essentially a warm-up jumper. Trent also gives the Bucks another thing they needed, some help defending on the perimeter. The Bucks lacked youth and athleticism on this end, and Trent does show the ability to defend on the ball. Over his last 3 seasons in Toronto, Trent also averaged 1.5 steals per game and had 2 seasons where he ranked in the top 7 on a per game basis, though those can come at a cost. In American football, there are typically cornerbacks who rack up interceptions with their ability to jump passing lanes, but those gambles can also lead to big plays for opponents. The same happens with Trent. In this example, the Raptors are doubling Miles Bridges, with Trent being the only player on the left side of the court. Bridges makes a cross-court pass, and Trent tries to jump the pass and turn this into a basket the other way. Though look at what happens due to the gamble not paying off. Trent's out of the play, and his teammates don't have enough time to rotate, which leads to an open three. Here's an example where the Rockets are running pick and roll and Trent is playing off the ball. Though as Fred VanVleet gets downhill, Trent tries to rotate and jar the ball loose. It doesn't work, and by the time VanVleet gets the ball to Jalen Green, Green's already moving downhill, and Trent isn't in an ideal position to defend it. The result is Green getting to his spot and hitting the pull-up jumper. In this sequence, Trent's defending Kobe White in isolation, though after a few seconds, he tries to strip the ball. It doesn't work, and look at the result. White blows by Trent, which now creates an advantage for himself or a teammate. White capitalizes and finishes around the basket. Though the defensive concerns were brought up, there could be an explanation behind it. Trent did miss time this past season due to plantar fasciitis, which can take months to fully recover from. On top of that, his offensive skill set is a great fit for what the Bucks need. Trent's a very dangerous shooter when spotting up, and the Bucks are going to get him open looks on threes in transition or in the half court. While it isn't always asked of him, Trent is also a savvy cutter when called upon. This one-year deal has the potential to be mutually beneficial for both sides, as Trent can restore his value while being a key piece on a Bucks team with championship aspirations.